In 2024, the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe was ported to iOS.
Workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It lets you play for a little while before this happens.
When Stanley came to a set of... Stanley, I knew this would happen eventually. I'm afraid you've reached the end of your free trial. Yes, that's right. The time has come to decide whether or not to spend real money to continue playing the game. But hold on. Before you make a decision one way or the other, I've developed a little presentation to explain exactly what to expect if you pay the full price for the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Are you settled in? All right, here we go. Begin the presentation. Say there, friend, do you have a moment to hear about the benefits of purchasing the full version of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe? Yes, I can already hear you saying,
"But I can't pay for the full version, sir. Down the orphanage, they only feed us gruel and let us play them free-to-play games."
Well, chin up, kid. A single microtransaction is all that lies between you and something much more nourishing than even the fanciest of gruels. Yes, I'm talking about the greatest sustenance of them all, content. What sorts of content, you're asking yourself? Why, the possibilities are figuratively endless. How about this? More choices to make. If the choice between the door on the left and the door on the right absolutely blew the brains right out of your butthole, then I've got bad news for your butthole. Because the complete game has so many more choices in store. By the end of it, you'll be absolutely sick of making choices. You'll be begging and pleading for fewer choices, moaning and screaming, and they won't stop. The choices just won't stop. My God. Video games are truly wonderful. What else? How about more endings? Like this one. What's going on in this image? Why, if I told you that, then you'd have no reason to spend money. Even just showing you this image is allowing you more insight into the new content than I'd intended. Get that image out of here. Also, purchasing the game will remove the free trial icon from the main menu. To be honest, I'd completely forgotten we put that there. It's, well, I suppose it's not really the sexiest bullet point in the history of marketing, but hey, if that's your thing, if you were really just outraged by the free trial icon in the main menu, then have I got one incredible purchase for you, weirdo. You know what else you'll get more of if you buy the full game? Me. And who wouldn't want more of me? I think that sells the game all on its own. Frankly, it's sort of insulting that there are any slides in the presentation other than this one. But there truly are so many more features in the full version of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe that I haven't even mentioned here. Whatever your mind can dream, whatever brings you the most pleasure and happiness in the entire world, you will find that very thing within the full game. And I guarantee that 100%. But it all comes down to this. Money. The grease which lubricates our entire world. And today, if you choose so, it could lube you. So what do you say? Are you ready? And when you've made your mind up one way or the other, please step through this door. Do you know what this is? It's the Paywall. You've heard of the Paywall before. The divine overseer of mobile gaming. The threshold beyond which all things become possible. This is the last step to experiencing the full version of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. If you're ready to move forward and see what the fuss is all about, then step into the paywall. Wait, you said no? You rejected the paywall? My God, it doesn't work like that. Nobody says no to the paywall. Oh, God. It knows you're sent now. Look, it's coming for you. The only way out is to give it what it wants. If you resist it, you'll surely be crushed. You can't just sit around here. Where will you go? What will you do? The paywall wants your blood. All right, fine. In here, come. Okay, you're safe from the paywall for now, but I must warn you. We've veered into the territory of experiencing even more free content than the game intended. Every word I speak to you right now is a violation of the holy sanctity of the free trial. Indeed, the longer I ramble, the more I risk turning this into an actual new ending all on its own. No. This is not an ending. You're just here in a room doing nothing. And the paywall is right there, on the other side of the open door, hunting you for sport. Remember, what you are experiencing right now is not content. If you want more content, you'll just have to pay the full price for the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, and then you and I will have the privilege of speaking more. But until then, I must bid you farewell. Good luck, and Godspeed on your journeys.
Going back to the title screen, you now have this little goober. If you press begin the game now, you get this.
Ah, you're back. Have you come to buy the full version of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe? Oh, wait a minute. You don't intend to buy the game at all, do you? You're just here to squeeze more free content out of me. Well, it won't work. You can't outsmart me. You're just a poor baby boy playing checkers with his thumbs, and I'm a god who's playing 5 different simultaneous games of chess in his own mind. Oh, nice try. If it's free content you want, you're just going to have to eke it out of whatever objects are in this room. Go ahead. Go have fun with your free content. But if you want more of me, you're going to have to buy the full game. Toodaloo.
From this point onwards, you're left with one more line.
Nice try, but I'm all done here. Enjoy your empty room.
If you skip past the presentation, you get this.
Do you have a moment to hear about the benefits of purchasing the full version of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe? Yes, I can already hear you saying,
But I can't pay for the full version, sir. Down the orphanage, they only feed...
aha, eager, aren't we? All right then, if you think you've made up your mind, please step through this door.
Invisible walls are placed in front of these doors.
Stanley, I knew this would happen eventually.